the Achievers Groups, presenting to you the contribution of civil society to Nigerian democracy.
My name is Adeyemi Bolaji, matric number 230503088 from Department of Political Science major.
My name is Adesoye Rashida Tabiodun, matric number 23050311 from Political Science Department.
My name is Ademujimi Blessing Gibbs, matric number 2305321 from Political Science Department.
My name is Afolabi Mano Boyemi, matric number 230604002 from the Department of Public Administration.
My name is Agunbiade Blessing Oluwadamilola, matric number 230503258 from the Department of Political Science.
My name is Agaji Abibadi, matric number 230503156, Department of Political Science.
My name is Agbele Ifeoluwa Oyinkansola, matric number 230604105 from the Department of Public Administration.
My name is Arogudade Ayobamidele Grace, matric number 230604074, Department of Public Administration.
My name is Bankole Alimot Aneke, matric number 230503044 for Political Department.
Command Happiness for matric number 230533196 from Political Science Department.
My name is Amzat Kodija Adiola, matric number 230503163 for Political Science Department.
Ms. Ikpenko Yanusheminogu, matric number 220503132 from Political Science Department.
My name is Dimo Taiwo, matric number 230503141 from Department of Political Science.
Sọlọ́dún Dámilọ́lá Tèmítọ́pẹ́, matric number 2305030 from the Department of Political Science.
My name is Olayinka Oluwaseun, matric number 230503179 from the Department of Political Science.
My name is Oguntolu Marvelous Josephine, matric number 230604048 from Department of Public Administration.
My name is Omololu Shukrat Moreni Keji, matric number 230604047 from Department of Public Administration.
My name is Oshada Ayode Joluwaseun, matric number 230503158 from Political Science Department.
My name is Saka Deborah Ino, matric number 23060419, Department of Public Administration.
My name is Shitu Abuari Sayomide, matric number 23054306 from the Department of Political Science.
My name is Abalade Fatia Olamide with the matric number 230503046 from Political Science Department, presenting to you the contribution of civil society to Nigeria's democracy. To start with, evolution of civil society in Nigeria. In post-independent era, following Nigerian independence in 1960, civil society continued to grow with organization emerging to address a wide range of issues, including environmental, health, etc., sustainability. Organizations such as NLC, Nigeria Labour Congress in 1987, becomes popular in advocating for workers' rights and welfare. During the period of military 1966 to 1999, civil society played a crucial role in advocating for democracy challenge, military abuse, and advocating for democratic reform. With Nigeria return to civil rule in 1999, civil society organizations intensified their efforts to promote democracy, governance, transparency, and accountability. Society organization. Civil society refers to the collective space and network of non-governmental organizations (NGOs). The organization is typically formed by citizens who come together to advocate common interests, promote social welfare, and advocate for rights and address societal issues. Scholars' definition. According to Robert Tuttman, an American political scientist, defines civil society as the network of civic associations, clubs, and organizations that facilitates social interaction and trust among individuals and groups within the community. Alexis de Tocqueville. Alexis Tocqueville, a French political thinker and historian, describes civil society in the context of his observation of American democracy in the 19th century. It defines civil society as a realm of voluntary association and intermediate institution that exists between the individual and the state. He emphasized the importance of this association in promoting social solidarity, civic engagement, and collective actions outside of governmental control. What are the key ideas in Alexis' definition? Civil society, according to Tocqueville, fosters a sense of community encouragement, active citizenship, and mitigates the potential tyranny of central power by providing space for individuals to come together voluntarily to pursue common interests and address societal needs. According to Antonio Gramsci, an Italian Marxist theory and politician, offered a perspective on civic society with the broader context of hegemony and social relation. It defines society as the dominion of societal institutions cultural practice, and ideological formation that shapes and maintains constant to the prevailing political and economic order. These include institutions such as education, media, churches, and non-governmental organizations. The definition as perspectives that make us more about the nature of civil society. The characteristics of civil society, we have the voluntary participation. Anyone that wants to join civil society must be free with, on their own free will. That is when they join the civil society. The next one is independence from the state. The civil society are not under anyone. Then the next one is non-profit orientation. The major motive of civil society is not for profit orientation, not for any profits. Then the functions of civil society to the society. The CSO advocates for the protection of human rights, civil liberty, and social injustice. They raise awareness about the issues such as gender equality, minority rights, and environmental protection through protest, campaign, and lobbying efforts. The CSO also monitors government, provides program actions to ensure transparency, accountability, adhere to democracy principles. In addition, challenges facing civil society includes financial instability. Some civil societies depend on loans and grants. To continue with political manipulation, in some contexts, the CSO may be manipulated by political actions for pattern interests, undermining their independence and credibility. Contributions of civil society to Nigerian democracy. Advocates for human rights and rule of law. The CSO have been instrumental in advocating for human rights and protection of the rule of law. They monitor the government and provide legal aid to victims of injustice, electoral integrity, and democratic process. The CSO actively monitor election to ensure transparency, fairness, integrity of electoral bodies. Also, voters' education and civic engagement. The CSO informs the citizens about their rights and responsibilities and the electoral process. They encourage the citizens to participate actively during the elections. Furthermore, the aims and objectives of the CSO. We have the advocates and policy revenue. The CSO works to influence the government decision in order to promote good governance. Promoting human rights. Many CSOs focuses on the promotion and protection of human rights, including civil rights, political rights, economic rights, social rights, and cultural rights. Making reference to the examples of CSO organization, it is very important to know that the CSO have mobilized against authoritarian rule. Despite several breakdown and restrictions, civil society remains resilient, organizing protests and calling for international support. Making examples of reference, Nigerian Human Rights Commissions, they advocate for the participation, promotion of human rights globally and democratically. The World Wildlife Fund. These organizations work to address environmental issues and advocate for sustainability development programs. The International Trade Union, United Auto Workers Labour Congress. This organization represents workers internationally, advocates for improved working conditions. Human Rights Advancement and Protection Alternative. They work to advance gender equality, and this organization also combats gender-based violence and promotes women's empowerment. The Christian Association of Nigeria, the Islamic Welfare Foundation. The organization promotes religious tolerance, provides social service, and engages in public development. To continue with, the evolution of civil society in Nigeria reflects its dynamic role in promoting democratic governance, protecting human rights, and driving social change. From its roots in grassroots activism to its current diverse of organizations and initiatives, civil society continues to shape Nigeria's socio-political landscape, advocate for magnifying community, and contribute to sustainable development and inclusive growth. As Nigeria faces new changes and opportunities, civil society remains essential in fostering dialogue, promoting accountability, and advancing the aspiration of its citizens towards a more just and prospective future. Addition, civil society has been instrumentally in monitoring election and advocating for electoral reforms. It's very important they make sure the elections go smoothly. They stand in during the election so that no one will manipulate during the election. CSOs have not only influenced public policy but also contribute to the overall socio-economic development of the country, that is, to the economic growth of Nigeria. In summary, the contribution of civil society in Nigeria have been prioritized in promoting democratic values, enhancing governance, and ensuring that the voice of all citizens are heard and respected. A continued efforts remain essential for the substance and deepening of democracy in Nigeria. The 19th and 20th century, political movements and reforms The 19th and 20th centuries saw the growth of political movements advocating for democracy, human rights, and social justice. Civil society organizations played a crucial role in anti-colonial struggles, civil rights movements, women's suffrage campaign, and other reform efforts. Post-World War II and Cold War era. After World War II, the establishment of international organizations like the United Nations and the spread of democratic ideas further protected the growth of civil society. During the Cold War, civil society organizations were instrumental in advocating for human rights and opposing authoritarian regimes in various parts of the world. The contemporary developments, globalization and technology, that is to start with. In the contemporary era, globalization and advance in communication technology have facilitated the growth and interconnectedness of civil society organizations worldwide. The internet and social media have enabled new forms of activism and advocacy, allowing CSOs to mobilize support and influence public policy on a global scale. Role in government and development, the second one. Today, civil society is recognized as a critical component of governance and development. CSOs collaborate with governments, international organizations, and the private sector to address global challenges such as poverty, climate change, health crisis, and social inequality. In conclusion, the evolution of civil society in Nigeria reflects a dynamic role in promoting democratic governance. The CSO have provided a voice for marginalized and vulnerable population, ensuring that their rights and needs are recognized and addressed. Through various initiatives, CSO have promoted civic education, encouraged greater public participation in the democratic progress, thereby strengthening the foundation of Nigerian democracy.
Everyone, my name is Adewale Precious Olabanji from the Department of Political Science, matric number 230-50302.
My name is Akibowe Tufume Star from Department of Public Administration, matric number 230-60-40-52.
My name is Arul Precious from Department of Political Science, matric number 230503015. Thank you.
My name is Olorunfemi Orolua Ayomide, matric number 230503018 from Political Science Department.
My name is Olorunfemi Abiodun from the Department of Public Administration, matric number 230604057. Thank you.
My name is Ulule Olabide Sunday, Department of Political Science. My matric number is 230503051. Thank you.
My name is Fadoya Bosede Timileyin, matric number 230604068 from Department of Public Administration.
My name is Adetu Oluwatoyin Temitope, Department of Political Science, matric number 230503067.
My name is Adewumi Oluwanifemi Divine, matric number 2306109 from the Department of Public Admin. Thank you.
My name is Onyola Tosifemi, matric number 2305033080 from the Department of Political Science.
From the Department of Public Administration, matric number 230-604-135.
My name is Ashafa Madura Damlari, matric number 2305033102, Department of Political Science.
My name is Idowu Emmanuel Oluwaseun from the Department of Political Science, and my matric number is 2305031115.
My name is Ojetola Odoye Elizabeth from Public Admin, matric number 230604179.
My name is Thomas David Omotade, matric number 230503147 from Department of Political Science.
My name is Ibrahim Happiness Olakule, matric number 230503154, Department of Political Science.
My name is Omojola Bukola from the Department of Political Science, matric number 230503160.
My name is Atu Belayinka, matric number 235033184 from the Department of Political Science.
My name is Ayenos Luashen for the Department of Political Science, matric number 2205033195.
Sitoku Michael John, matric number 230503248 from the Department of Political Science.
Sobashitola Sukomitimudayo from Political Science, 230503260.
Oguchi Adenike Favor, matriculation number 230-64008, Public Administration, Group 3. I'll be talking on the topic roles of civil society in attaining good governance in Nigeria. But before I start, what is civil society? Civil society has gone way beyond everything we see today. They have made us understand we will have a better government. I would like to tell you that civil society had made us understand that wherever we cannot find it, it means that there is a bad governance there. Aristotle, J.J. Russell in his social contract theory made it known that if a government is not able to fulfill the will of the people, it should be adjusted by civil society. Now, how do civil society come in a good governance? Civil society has therefore portrayed so many things in diverse time and Audi. Now we'll take a quick look at the recent happening in Nigeria. And I'll look at the recent rates of the salaries of the masses, which has finally been settled by the government. Without further ado, we would know that civil society had a backing on it. Now, civil society, they help the government for advocacy of policy system. Now, how do they advocate policy? For instance, if a government said there will be curfew, the civil society can go on their neck and ask them on what reason they are going on the curfew. So I'll be taking us on a quick tour where we'll go back to the 19th century and the 20th century. What were their involvements? The civil society helped in the Industrial Revolution and also the promoting of the movement. In other words, during the industrializational period in the 19th century, they helped mobilize for social changes, economical changes, and political changes. Now, in the 20th century, which was the World War II that went viral, the civil society made an emergence that led to a very vital economy that we are all enjoying over the globe. In the 21st century, civil society has endeavored the rise of globalization and technology and contemporary changes. Now, how do they make these changes for us? They have gone as far as standing on the necks of the government, especially in Nigeria, whereby they make sure they do not allow the government see or have a breathing space so long as they do their performance. We may not be seeing it in the physical world due to the recent happening, but civil society are therefore endeavoring a better government, which we must all accept. Civil society helps they help in empowerment. And how do they help in empowerment? They help in raising the less privileged. They also go as far as making people who do not have see the right need for them to belong to a society. For instance, when the civil society goes to a community where they lack the natural or the basic resources that every man needs to sustain in life, like the water, the good light, they make sure that these things are provided. And while providing these things, they will use that opportunity to make jobs for people who do not have jobs and people who are less privileged. Now, promoting of transparency is one thing Nigeria lack. That's why we said Nigeria bet forward corruption. But if civil society could stand on ground, there will be lack of corruption, which will bet forth transparency. Now, what is transparency? Transparency is not only to be seen on the face of the government. It's not only to be seen on a single person, but to be seen on the entire body, because we all stand as one Nigeria. This is what it takes for civil society to ensure that there is a good governance, the transparency it brings forth to the table. The promotion of human rights has therefore been one major problem in this society we call Nigeria. People get their right being violated. Now, let's look at the current misunderstanding and the current occurrence of what is happening in Akungba today. We have seen that people have been brutalized, their properties has been stolen, and some get even raped in this process. What does civil society tend to do in this case? They tend to organize a body which has been set up in the last meeting held by the committee of the Akungba Associates. They said that they would allow for the progress of other associations to come together, such as the Akure Police Force, the Boys Brigade Scouts, and so many institutions to come together in order to protect this right of the student that are here. Now, this is a perfect example of what a civil society can do in order to stop the violation of the human rights. Election monitoring. It has been said that the last election was rigged by the INEC official. Why not? Since there was no civil society to checkmate what they did. If there were a civil society to checkmate, would have had a free and fair election. In conclusion, during our research, we all came to an agreement that without a civil society in a state, there will be more of chaos and more of corruption in Nigeria. Nigeria therefore must bring out or stand by the side of civil society, even not waiting for them to be paid, because we must create a better Nigeria, not only for ourselves, but for the generations to come. Thank you.
Adams Kinalima, 190209100, Little Science Education.
Michael Emmanuel Zibe, 190-20-1966, Political Science Education.
Ogula Grace Oluwapelumi, 190209162, Political Science Education.
Chimomiri Oluwashonara, matric number 190209136, Political Science Education.
Ukaibu Lilian Chiamaka, matric number 190209142, Political Science Education.
Bofili Chine, matric number 190222046, Educational Management. Paralate Goodness, matric number 190209131, Political Science Education.
Fire Richard Damlola, matric number 2005-03158, Political Science major.
Dayetunde Grace, matric number 190222018, Educational Management.
Akonas Benjo Sila, matric number 190222081, Educational Management.
Fiscal federalism in Nigeria administrative system, need for change. The fiscal federalism was established in 1963 by the federal government and the subnational governments. Despite its potentials, the administration faces challenges, including over dependence of federal allocation, lack of accountability, and transparency. To solve this problem, there should be emphasis on the need for more decentralized, transparent, and inclusive fiscal federalism system. That is, there should be need of change in administrative system.
My name is Kolapo Amiluapo Isaac, matric number 230503089, from the Department of Political Science.
Famushido Louis Olaole, 230503216, from Department of Political Science.
Israel Maibamdele, from Department of Public Administration, 230604-166.
My name is Advocacy Emmanuel, matric number 230503236, from the Political Science Department.
My name is Olalekon Jola Sende, matric number 2305-03016, from the Department of Political Science.
My name is Omoni Busayo, matric number 230604139, from Public Administration Department.
My name is Akindo John Oluwatimile, matric number 230604127, Public Administration.
My name is Akimile Sami Miracle Oluwashonrayomi, matric number 230503081, Political Science Department.
My name is Akibobola Pelumi Umaru, matric number 230503027, from the Department of Political Science.
My name is John Daniel Clements, matric number 230503084, Political Science Department.
My name is Abi Benga Yanolua, matric number 230503237, from the Department of Political Science.
My name is Shudula Akbenmi, from the Department of Political Science, 230503150.
I'm Omon Jolo Atimlane, matric number 230503231.
My name is Suru Blakini Solabwadi, matric number 230503038, from the Department of Political Science.
My name is Mrs. Grant Omo. Matric number 23604 132 from Public Administration.
My name is Olajide Bashola. Matric number 230503094, Department of Political Science.
My name is Olatola Samuel. Matric number 230503250 for Political Science.
My name is Olade Adeshina 230503091 for Political Science Department.
My name is Akabu Prisma Outin. Matric number 230604167 from the Department of Public Administration.
My name is Ajila Michael Oluwamiwa from the Department of Police Science. Matric number 230503118.
My name is Latif Shade Gloria from Political Science, matric number 230503229. Good day. I'm here to discuss on the topic titled Achievement of Global Civil Societies. Wait, before we can start listing the achievement of global societies, we have to understand the term global civil society. Civil society as a term does not have a definite definition. So therefore, it has been defined differently by some thinkers according to their own perspective. Civil society is a political community which take active part in the society with the objective of ensuring social harmony. According to Ciceil, a Greek philosopher, civil society is an assembly of people in large number associated in line of justice and partnering for common good. That we have a great understanding of what global society is. As most of us will know, the word global means something across the world or internationally. So global civil society refers to the network of non-governmental organizations, NGOs, community groups, and individuals working together to address challenges by promoting social, economical, and political change or stability internationally. Civil society organization can include community groups, non-governmental organizations, social movements, indigenous groups, charitable organizations, faith-based organization, and foundation. We have to note that civil society organization does not include political party, government ministry, private company, or even cooperative society. Civil societies, we might have some couple of questions such as where does civil society started from, where does it emerge, or who brought about the great idea. The history and origin of civil society can be traced back to the ancient Greek and Rome Empire. It is argued that civil society has its roots in ancient Greek and Rome. Now that we have understanding about what civil society is and its origin, then let's speak about some of its noteworthy achievements. It is believed that the achievement of global society cannot be overlooked in the history of humanity. Some of these achievements: first of all, protection of fundamental human rights. Human rights are rights that are entitlements in which individuals lay claims to, irrespective of their gender, race, or religion. Everyone is entitled to fundamental human rights, but however, human rights may be violated most times, either by states or some other members of the societies. Some notable global civil societies look for protection of fundamental human rights is the Amnesty International and Human Rights Watch, HRW. Secondly, we have environmental advocacy. Environmental advocacy refers to the agitation of the natural and physical world to be a pleasant and harmless place for humans to live. Some global civil societies get involved in environmental advocacy are Greenpeace, Syria Clubs, World Wildlife Fund, WWF, Environmental Defense Funds, EDF. Thirdly, we have assistance in global healthcare. Global healthcare refers to the provision of healthcare service and system worldwide, aiming to improve health outcome and quality of life for all individuals. However, global healthcare faces numerous challenges such as lack of qualified health personnel, pandemic outbreak, and high healthcare costs. We also, civil society has been ensuring individuals live a healthy and fulfilled life. Some of their help involve advocacy and awareness about health issues, emergency medical response, and distribution of drugs. Top civil society, even involving healthcare service, are Doctors Without Borders, Global Fund, to find AIDS, tuberculosis, and malaria, Red Cross and Red Crescent, Global Health Council, the International Diabetes Federation, and others. Poverty alleviation. Poverty is a state of being unable to afford basic needs like water, food, shelter, healthcare, and education. Poverty is rampant across the world. Eradicating poverty has been one of the goals and targets of most civil society organizations. The Oxfam International and CARE International are standing among civil societies for poverty alleviation. We also have peace and conflict resolution. International conflict refers to disagreements or clashes between nations, states, or other international actors that can lead to diplomatic, economical, or military tension. The International Crisis Group, ICG, Non-Violent Peace Force, International Alert, and Voluntary International are known for its active roles in ensuring global peace through conflict resolution and prevention. Good governance. Good governance refers to the positive exercise of political power to attain positive societal goals and developments. While democracy, as it's popularly known as government of the people, by the people, and for the people, democracy is a system of government choosing willingly by a majority of people to direct their affairs. Some notable global civil society today has helped in advocating good governance and perfect practice of democracy, one of which is the Transparency International, CI, Global Witness, International Budget Partnership, the Electoral Integrity Project, and some others. The achievement of global civil society can help be mentioned as many and essential to every human race. In conclusion, the achievement of global civil society are powerful reminder of what can be accomplished when individuals and groups are united with a common purpose. And I want to advise that if you come across an association or group of people who tends to make life of people, please don't hesitate to join. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Omoyeni Isaiah Prosper. I'm a political science student, matric number 230503109.
My name is Ademola Rachel from Department of Political Science. My matric number 230503118.
My name is Omole Oluwafare Kemi Deborah, matric number 230503009, Political Science.
My name is Emmanuel Favor Doctors, matric number 230503223, Political Science.
My name is Ali Okodo-Adamilola Adetomlola, Political Science, matric number 230503217. My name is Saliba Gabriel, matric number 230503090, political science.
My name is Akubere Providence, matric number 230503029, political science.
My name is Aina Estadi from Kenya, matric number 230604094, public administration.
My name is Aline Idoka with matric number 230604008 for public administration.
My name is Falo Ifevo, matric number 230604163 from public administration.
My name is Sonia Amla Favor, matric number 230604066, public administration.
My name is Ujumaya Victor, matric number 230503232, political science.
My name is Oye Edward, matric number 230503005 for political science.
My name is Amosha Naditutu from political science, matric number 230503139.
My name is Oyetunde Precious Ewumi, matric number 230503022, political science.
My name is Oyin Consola Adesheju Ayomide, political science department, 230503138.
My name is Afolabi Esther Enito, matric number 230503114, political science.
My name is Michael Ayonfelu, and matric number 2304046, public administration.
My name is Babla, matric number 230403041.
My name is Ogidon Righteous Damnari from political science department, matric number 230503013. My name is Adeni Oluwapelumi, matric number 230604059, public admin.
My name is Salami Lukman from Political Science Department. My matric number is 230503110.
My name is Sononja Sila from Public Admin, matric number 230604128.
My name is Farouwa Samson from the Department of Political Science. My matric number is 230503123. So I'll be representing Group 9 presenting the topic Evolution of Social Movements in Nigeria. So before we dive into what social movement is all about, we'd like to talk about the word evolution. So when we're talking about evolution, evolution is the process by which things change or develop over time, often from a simple or primitive stage to a more complex or sophisticated one. And when we're talking about this, is the process or change whereby in a particular entity or in a particular system. So the word evolution is commonly used in some basic context, whereby we have biological evolution, industrial evolution, cultural evolution, and we also have social evolution. It is under the social evolution we have the word social movement. So what is now social movements? So when we're talking about social movements are collective organized efforts by group or individual aiming at bringing about social, political, or cultural change. Movement typically arise in response to party injustice, inequalities, and grievances within the society. You see, this movement, they mobilize resources, they advocate a specific causes, and also they make use of protest, advocacy campaign, and challenge existing power structures on social norms in the process of the movement. Based on our thesis statements, we'll be examining the evolution of social movement through political, historical, or cultural perspectives. So talking about the historical context about social movement in Nigeria, whereby we talk about the pre-independence movement and the post-independence movement. Under the pre-independence movement, we talk about the Egba women's taxation revolt and also the Aba women rights. So talking about the Egba women taxation revolt, in the year 1918, women in Abeokuta, part of the Egba ethnic group, protested against the imposition of taxation, direct taxation by the British colonial authorities. This movement was typically moved by different women from different social classes, which highlighted the early resistance of colonial authorities concerning how they make their economic policies. From there, we examine the post-independence movement, where we talk about the civil rights movement. And when we're talking about the civil rights movement, from the independence of 1960, Nigeria have experienced different civil rights movements, whereby they advocate for political rightness and also for social justice, and then respect, and then the process of respecting the human rights. And also, this movement typically arises to face the issue of injustice, political inability, and also some other areas which is not in accordance with the constitution or support the principle of fundamental human rights. From there, we also talk about some basic movements, whereby we have the movement against the colonial and also the movement against the military rule. From there, we move to the political From there, we move to the political or economic perspective concerning the evolution of social movements in Nigeria, whereby we talk about the impact of governance and then the political practices, whereby we examine the military regime and also the resistance movement. And we're talking about the military regime. The military regime, these are type of regime which, in a situation whereby Nigeria have experienced them times without number, is only perceived by some civilian administration, which is not that enough, or which is not that as much as how they've experienced the military this thing. They subdue or they reject the constitution, and this automatically jeopardize the fundamental human right of the citizens, whereby you can't claim your right or do any other thing. So they make use of resistance movements. This resistance movement is the collective of civil society organization, students group, or pro-democracy activists which are forced against the end of military regime. We have example whereby in the 1990s, during the General Sani Abacha authoritarian regime, the citizen made a resistance movement whereby they go against the authoritarian rule of the Sani Abacha and the quest for the restoration of democracy. From there, we move to the economic aspect, whereby we talk about the labor movement. And when we're talking about the labor movement, the labor movement have played a typical role in advocating for the right of the workers and also fair wages for them. In this process, they make use of protest, they go on strike, and so many other things concerning the labor movement when we're talking about the economic aspect of it. From there, we move to the cultural aspect, whereby the cultural aspect is based on the diversity of ethnic groups within the society, whereby we make example of the Odua People Congress, whereby it's a group from the southwestern of the Nigeria. For the Yoruba people, they advocate for the rights of the people and also for equalities within the societies. Also, we also consider the impact of social media in the contemporary movement, whereby we consider the NSAS. So the NSAS is a movement that gained international attention in the year 2020. You see, this movement was against the popularly police unit known as SARS for accusing them for the violation of human rights. We also consider some case studies whereby we talk about the social movement of the Ogoni people in the 1990s, founded by Ken Saro-Wiwa. And we also consider an incident that happened in Borno State, whereby it's tagged bring back our girls, whereby 276 school girls were kidnapped or were abducted by Boko Haram. So there's a movement that arises in response to bringing them back and how to get them back. So in conclusion, the evolution of social movement in Nigeria arises in response to colonial administration, which is not in line with the people, and also some cultural diversities and also some political issues, which is not in accordance with the principle of human rights. And from there, we make references to some impact of social media, whereby we talk about the influence of NSAS and also about the Niger Delta activists engaged, the way their societies were being managed by the public or by the state.
Miss Patrick Friday James, Patrick number 23053-101 from the Department of Political Science.
Public Administration.
Ayomide, 2050-3283 Political Science.
230503060 Department Political Science.
By Joshua, matric number 230503161 Political Science.
Manuela Ekidiame, 230503070 Political Science.
Ali Cornelius, 230503272 Political Science.
Joy Shidima, 230503230 Political Science.
Alexandra, 23060 Public Administration.
At 2305031 for Political Science.
2305031 Political Science.
Hussein Mustafa Reyede, 230503245 Political Science.
2305030
political science.
Diwali Sophia to launch 23050 119 political science.
Public administration.
Ogunde Steve Belgium 230503174 political science.
Adivadi Esther Motrai 230503117 political science.
Rukayat Adwani Sola Deleke 2305034 political science.
Ishadura Festa 2306041 public administration.
Mesha Fulala Rebecca 230604099 public administration.
My name is Akrimisi Fumlayo Muturayo, 230 60 40 39 public administration. I'm representing Group 10. Our group topic is Achievement of CSO in Nigeria. Introduction. Civil society are the people that fight for human rights. They are also the people who come together to achieve and influence good government and good decisions. They are the first scholars that defined civil society. According to World Bank, civil society are the organization and non-government and non-profits that aims and promotes social, economic, and political progress. According to the United Nations, civil society organizations are parts of government or private sectors that promotes and aims social, economic, and environmental development. Therefore, there are some achievements to tell you about civil society. 1. Social needs and problems. Civil society helps in emerging and providing social needs, such as poverty, human rights violation, equipment. 2. Advocacy and activity. Civil society helps in derived from campaigning and causes of advocating and activity. 3. Religion and cultural belief. Civil society established in religion and cultural belief, values and principles. There are types of civil society. 1. Human rights, democracy and governance. Nigeria Human Rights Commission, Nigeria Commercial Association, etc. Therefore, there are different comprises and develop of organization of civil society. 1. Non-profit organization, commercial banks organization, charity, advocacy, cooperative, social movements, etc. There are different characteristics of civil society. 1. Independence. Civil society helps in independence and commercial basics. 2. Profit making. Civil society are not in profit motive. 3. Voluntary. Civil society helps and contributes in voluntary and participation in the society. 3. Autonomy. Civil society helps in carrying out the decision making and put them into action. The function of civil society. 1. Accountability. Civil society helps the government, institution and accountable to their action. 2. Participation. Civil society helps the citizens to participate in their decision making. 3. Social mobilization. Civil society mobilize and emerge the community progress. There are achievements of civil society in Nigeria. 1. Civil society helps and improve in good governance and democracy. 2. Civil society helps in healthcare and they also helps in solving the situation of HIV, AIDS and malaria. 3. Civil society fights against corruption. 4. Civil society are Civil society helps and improve in standards and quality education. In conclusion, civil society are important in the country because they help to carry out the decision making and they help the community to be established. Once again, my name is Akunmusi from Lion, Department for Public Admin.
Good day. This is Group 7, topic given, role of civil society on the negative aspect of globalization. My name is Adekwajo Alaba Abdullahi, matric number 230-503005, Department of Political Science.
My name is Adefiju Amide, matric number 230543170, Department of Political Science.
My name is Ogai Kingsley, matric number 230503146, Department of Political Science.
My name is Ogunfutondamilola Esther, matric number 230503024, Department of Political Science.
My name is Solomon Esther Oluwapelumi, matric number 230503112, from Department of Political Science.
My name is Zonibusayo Deborah, matric number 230503178, from Department of Political Science.
My name is Akite Elinda Oluwabukola, matric number 230503079, from Department of Political Science.
My name is Akimeya Bukola Elizabeth, matric number 230503086, from Department of Political Science.
My name is Ogundikweto Lokwa Isaiah, matric number 230503063, from the Department of Political Science.
My name is Adisa Manu Abidemi, matric number 230503097, from Department of Political Science.
My name is Olawensaba Shekemi Deborah, matric number 230503220, from Department of Political Science.
My name is Wilaki Kolapo, matric number 230503176, from Department of Political Science.
My name is Naomi Otasiro Arosa, matric number 230503003, from Department of Political Science.
My name is Ahmad Kubrat Oluwatobloba, matric number 230503093, from Department of Political Science.
My name is Oladoju Kende Temidaro, matric number 230503122, Department of Political Science.
My name is Mosule Bamtalemere, matric number 230604032, Department of Public Administration.
My name is Olatunji Oluwatoyin Margaret, matric number 230604016, Department of Public Administration.
My name is Olugbo Olatunde, matric number 230604111, Department of Public Administration.
My name is Salim Afsat Ajoke, matric number 230604020, Department of Public Admin.
My name is Enikasai Benjamin Afolabi, matric number 230604067, from the Department of Public Administration.
My name is Takateli Jatomewa, matric number 230604027, Department of Public Administration.
My name is Obadeji Yunis, matric number 230503028, Department Political Science. Roles of civil society on the negative aspect of globalization. Let's start with the definition of globalization and civil society. Globalization can be defined as the process where business, capital, culture are interconnected and interdependent on a global scale. It increases on goods and services, capital, idea across international borders. Civil society is an organization that are independent in the aspect of government and private sectors. They also help in playing of crucial roles in the democratic government, social justice, and human rights. They also act as the mediator between the state and the individual. Globalization has brought in economic rapid growth in the society and also brought negative consequences such as one, economic degradation. Economic degradation such as pollution, water, and soil has led to degradation, which means means of transportation and industrialization has brought in carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and nitrogen dioxide, which helps in the risks of human reproductive organs. 2. Deforestation. The global demanding of timber, palm oil, and so on has helped in deforestation across the typical regions. How civil society help in the aspect of environmental degradation? 1. Through campaign. Organizations like Plastic Pollution Coalition has helped as increasing in awarenesses and ban of plastic bag and so on. 2. Through education, school and university has helped in environmental as include environmental study in the aspect of their curriculum in order to teach students how human action affects the planet. Labor exploitation. 2. Globalization has led to job opportunity and economic growth, which also leads to the negative consequences of workers such as low wages. Company move to another country where low labor capital in order to maximize profits and also pay low wages for their workers. 2. Poor working condition. The poor working condition of the worker, which means the global demanding and also production delaying, global demanding of the consumer helps in poor working condition of the workers because they work more than their time. 2. Factory safety. Some factory in such as developing country lack safety protection such as ventilation of forward for their workers and etc. 2. How civil society are able to help in the aspect of labor exploitation. 1. Awareness of campaign. Organization like International Labour has helped the people to know in labor exploitation and so on. 2. Working union. Union play a crucial role in the aspect of their workers by helping in making demandings of their workers and also make better and demanding better treatment and working condition for their workers. 2. Consumer awareness. Fair trade help in advising the consumer about decision processes and also support business and to adopt fair labor practice. 2. Cultural homogenization. Globalization has impact on culture and tradition, which leads to lack of cultural diversity, such as impact of language and communication. Western entertainment and so on. English has become the prominent language all over the world, which make traditional culture to marginalize and lead to lack of cultural diversity. 2. Cultural products. This has led to facilities of standardization of Western entertainment and so on, which lead to standardization of products and marginalization of culture, custom, and etc. Challenges are: 1. Education and awareness. By promoting cultural diversity, they help in teaching history, languages, and so on, by postponing pride in the culture and so on. 2. Legal and policy advocacy. CEO lobbying government and international body also help in enlightening policy that protect the cultural heritage and so on. 2. Human rights violation. Globalization has also helped in the aspect of human rights violations such as child labor and forced labor. Number 1. Economic inequality. Globalization has widened the gap between the rich and the poor in the country, between the rich and the poor in the country. 2. Child labor. Globalization has led to child labor. In the country, such as denying them of their education and physical abuse and so on. So, how civil society helps in the aspect of human violation? Formation of organization. Civil society helps in formation of organization by protecting the fundamental human right of the citizen. 2. Public campaign. Public campaign also help in the aspect of human rights by what? By making the people to recognize their rights and seek redress in the court whenever their rights are violated. In conclusion, the negative aspect of globalization has far-reaching consequences that affect not only the economic but also the social and environment, which in the society worldwide. So, which means the economic and the social and the civil society has helped in boosting the economic and the social life of the environment or the country. Thank you all.
My name is Abubakar Matul Gopur. I'm from Public Administration. My matriculation number is 230604161. So we are here today to talk about the CSO effort on achieving the developmental goals. Thank you.
My name is Akimbode Grace Ishara. My matric number 230604158. My department, Public Administration.
My name is Ayodele Elizabeth Eniola. My matric number 230503190 from the Department of Political Science.
My name is Idomotura Officer. My matric number 230503106. I'm from the Department of Political Science.
My name is Azimai Ayegbeni Abigail from the Department of Political Science. My matric number is 230503261.
My name is Sudochukwu St. Peter from the Department of Public Administration. My matric number 230604030.
My name is Olasana Laraki. My matric number 230500159 from the Department of Political Science.
My name is Radiola Amlekolado Global, matric number 230604001 from the Department of Public Administration.
My name is Onoja Friday Enimola, matric number 230604129 from the Department of Public Administration.
My name is Olatunji Rola from Political Science 23508.
Akise Iwadame from the Department of Public Administration. My matric number is 2030604058.
My name is Aura Flakemere Joyce from the Department of Public Administration. My matric number is 230604051.
My name is Onyedikachi Ekebugo Joseph. I'm from the Department of Public Administration. My matric number is 230600145.
My name is Clement Moladuni from Public Administration. Matric number 230-64007.
My name is Yafisori Kabe from Department of Public Administration. My matric number is 230604062.
My name is Giorgio Onodichola, matric number 230-604019 from Department of Public Administration.
My name is Akin Foyowafemi Ezike. My matric number is 230503224 from Department of Political Science. I'm here to talk about the CSO's efforts on achieving the Sustainable Development Goals. The Sustainable Development Goals represent a universal call to action aimed at ending poverty, protecting the planet, and ensuring peace and prosperity for all by 2030. This was established by the United Nations member states in 2015. Achieving the Sustainable Development Goals is a complex and multifaceted challenge that necessitates the concerted efforts of various stakeholders, including government, the private sector, academia, and civil society organizations. CSOs in particular play a crucial role due to their unique position and capabilities. One of the primary roles of the CSO in achieving the Sustainable Development Goals is advocacy and awareness raising. Roles of CSOs in achieving the SDGs. Advocacy and awareness. CSOs raise awareness and advocate for policy changes to support the SDG implementation. 2. Monitoring and accountability. CSOs track progress, hold government accountable, and ensure inclusive decision-making. 3. Implementation and service delivery. CSOs provide essential services such as education, healthcare, and sanitation, supporting SDG targets, etc. 4. Funding. 5. Partnership. 6. Innovation. 7. Capacity building, etc. Challenges faced by the CSOs in achieving the Sustainable Development Goals. Civil society organization plays a critical role in advancing the SDGs. However, despite their significant contribution, CSOs encounter numerous obstacles that can hinder their effectiveness in achieving the SDGs. These are funding constraints, regulatory or policy barrier, capacity constraint, political and social challenges, sustainability and stability. In conclusion, the journey towards achieving the Sustainable Development Goals is an ambitious and multifaceted endeavour that necessitates the active participation of all sectors of society. CSOs are uniquely positioned to play a crucial role in the global effort through their grassroots presence, innovative approach and deep connections with local communities. CSOs have the potential to drive significant progress across various SDGs. Thank you.
I'm from the Department of Political Science. My matric number is 23-050-3023.
My name is Oladu Samson Ayinde. I'm the Department of Political Science. My matric number is 23-050-3127.
My name is Lawa Yamde. I'm from the Department of Political Science. My matric number is 230-3266.
My name is Salami Martins. I'm from the Department of Public Administration. My matric number is 230-604168.
My name is Amon Mobuluati, matric number 230-604038 from Public Administration.
My name is Aneme Christian Awabu from Department of Public Administration. My matric number is 230-604142.
My name is Olus Rebecca Dotola. Matric number 230604042. Department of Public Administration.
Good day. My name is John Olawale from the Department of Political Science, Group 6, the peculiar groups. The topic is the influence of civil society organization on governance in Nigeria. My matric number is 23-050-3072.
I'm from the Department of Political Science. My matric number is 230-5319.
My name is Consuelo Bolaj Gaba, Department of Political Science. Matric number 230-50320.
My name is Oduro Joy Tope from the Department of Public Administration. My matric number 230-604-445.
Joseph from the Department of Public Administration. My matric number is 23-06-04115.
My name is Olagoke Testimony Olayinka from the Department of Political Science. Matric number 2305031.
My name is Billy Success from the Department of Political Science. Matric number 230-50-30-50.
My name is Olaiwaju Inkosola Fivo, Department of Political Science. My matric number is 230-50306.
My name is Anima Shambak from the Department of Political Science. Matric number 230-50309.
My name is Olatu Ibolariwa Victory from the Department of Political Science. Matric number 23-050-3100.
My name is Babala Waris from the Department of Political Science. Matric number 230-503-212.
From Department of Political Science. Matric number 2305032.
My name is Dime Olani Andrew from the Department of Political Science. Matric number 230-503-136.
My name is Additional Barakata from the Department of Political Science. Matric number 230-503-226.
My name is Aoshika Daniel Shemlingu from the Department of Political Science. Matric number 23-05-03-205.
Adejumo Estagbotoluwa, Department of Public Administration. Matric number 23-060-4075.
My name is Phil Adribola Milikon from the Department of Political Science. Matric number 23-05-03-744.
My name is Victoria Magolos, Department of Public Administration. Matric number 230-06041.
Samuel Oladotun by name, Department of Political Science, 230-503-172 is my matric.
My name is Annie Yamatayano, matric number 230-50-3085 from the Department of Political Science. Today with the Peculiar Group, we are presenting on a paper titled Influence of Civil Society on Governance in Nigeria. Before I proceed, I would like to define the term civil. Civil means relating to the welfare or well-being of the people. It involves the aspects of the society that are non-military and non-criminal. Civil refers to the ordinary lives of people and their interaction with each other. Society. Society refers to a group of people who share common values, beliefs, and customs. It is a web relationship that binds people together. It creates a sense of belonging and identity to its members. In addition to that, society refers to a divine community with people who share common culture, values, and beliefs. Governance. Governance refers to the exercise of power and authority over a state or a nation. it is the implementation of policies. According to Robert Putnam, it divides governance as the ability of government to make and enforce rules and deliver services, regardless whether the government is democratic or not. According to the World Banks, they says governance consists of traditions, institutions in which the authority of a country is exercised. Civil society. Civil society refers to the totality of self-initiative and self-regulating organization, peacefully pursuing common goal, common cause, interests, and respecting the decisions of others. Upon Ames observation, the nature of the topic at hand plus the ambience around where it's placed, Nigeria, it's become apparently imperative to explain what civil society is in order to make it elucid. Civil society has played a significant role in shaping governance by influencing policy making, advocating for reforms, and ensuring government accountability. Civil society has also played a significant role in shaping the country's social, political, and economic landscape. These include the National Labour Congress, that is the NLC, which organized several protests and strikes in order to force the government to review its policies and ensure the welfare of Nigerian workers. We have the CLO, Civil Liberties Organization, which advocates for human rights and rule of law. Civil society has also been felt in anti-corruption organizations such as CW, that is Transparency Watch. We have HW, Human Rights Watch, and we have AI, that is Amnesty International. Another case is the BBOG movement, which advocates for the release of the Chibok school girls. The civil society creates an international awareness and pressure on the government in order to force him to take action. This led to the release of the Chibok school girls. Then we have the educational programs. Educational programs, CSOs like the Campaign for Female Education, CAMFED, focus on improving access to education, especially for disadvantaged children. CAMFED's programs include providing scholarships, school supplies, and vocational trainings. These initiatives contribute to higher illiteracy rates and better educational outcomes, particularly for girls who might otherwise face barriers to education. We have poverty alleviation. Poverty alleviation is another area where CSOs have made significant contributions. Organizations such as the Nigeria Economic Summit Group, that is the NESC, work on various projects to improve livelihoods and economic opportunities for vulnerable populations. Their initiatives include microloans, vocational trainings, and other forms of support that helps individuals and communities overcome poverty. Challenges and future prospects. Political interference. CSOs in Nigeria often face political interference that can hinder their activities. Government officials may view CSOs as adversaries, particularly when their advocacy challenges the status quo. This interference can manifest as restrictions on operations, harassment, or attempts to discredit organizations. Addressing these challenges requires a supportive environment for civil society and protection of their right to operate fully. We have funding constraints. Many civil societies struggle with funding constraints which limit their ability to carry out extensive programs. Dependence on external donors can also impact their autonomy and focus on local priorities. Ensuring sustainable funding mechanism and diverse revenue sources will be crucial for the continued effective of CSOs. Function of the civil society. Number one, they provide a social service to vulnerable population. Number two, they give voice to the silent, powerless, and less privileged citizens. Number three, they encourage citizenship and critical thinking. And number four, they promote human rights and social changes. In conclusion, the civil society organization improve the lives of Nigeria by shaping the country's future and ensuring that the governments remain accountable to its citizens. Thank you.
Good day. My name is Adriana Oluwajomleju Faith. Matriculation number 230503-144, Department of Political Science, and these are my group members.
name is Abu Anna Abiodun, matric number 230503167, Department of Political Science.
Civiil Faith, matric number 230543187, Political Science.
My name is Kende Flori, matric number 230503026, Assistant of Political Science Department.
My name is Michael Olawale, matric number 230503011, Political Science Medium.
My name is Azar Favor, matric number 230503057, Political Science. My name is Ogle Rebecca Anulapo, matric number 230503004, Political Science. Ibrahim Bukayati, matric number 230503221, Department of Political Science.
My name is Badmos Waisonaliko, matric number 230503222, Department of Political Science.
My name is Assis Warid Olamilekan, matric number 230503030, Department of Political Science.
My name is Onide Bemisala Faizat, matric number 230503039, Department of Political Science.
Collins Ademola, matric number 230503014, Political Science Department.
My name is Akadula Pelu Francis, matric number 230533157, Department of Political Science.
My name is Salami Olayinka Aishat, with matric number 230503239, Political Science.
My name is Abdul Abbas Olatuloso, 230604159 from the Department of Public Admin.
My name is Sodelia Joseph Ushade, matric number 230604101, Department of Public Administration.
My name is Aruna Sitombola, matric number 230604162, from the Department of Public Administration.
My name is Oluwasimi Folashayo Ayomposi, matric number 230604044, from the Department of Public Administration.
My name is Akimbade Oluwaseyemi, matric number 230604087, from the Department of Public Administration.
My name is Madi Bilam Chidera Francisca, matric number 230604073, Department of Public Administration.
Now, let's begin. Today, we delve into a topic of utmost importance that directly affects the social fabric and democratic evolution of our nation, Nigeria, the challenges facing civil society organizations in Nigeria. CSOs in Nigeria, which promote democratic values, social justice, and human rights, face an array of obstacles which hinder and stop their effectiveness and sustainability. To properly comprehend the present challenges, it is essential to appreciate the historical context and the roles that CSOs have played in Nigeria's democracy from the pre-independence times to the contemporary Nigeria. During the pre-independence times, CSOs have played a great role in advocating for social change, political rights, and economic reforms in Nigeria. And during the military regimes, they were the voice of the oppressed, pushing for a democratic governance. In contemporary Nigeria, CSOs engage in health promotion and education, human rights advocacy, and environmental protection, amongst others. CSOs in Nigeria face multiple challenges across political, legal, and economic spheres. Below are some of the problems that they have encountered in Nigeria. Limited funding restricts the capacity and ability for CSOs to implement new policies, expand their staff and personnel, and invest in organizational development. Local fundraising are generally insufficient and leading to over-reliance on international donorship. An example is the network of police reform in Nigeria, NOPRI, which has often cried out that funding limitation is a key obstacle in expanding their programs and sustaining their advocacy efforts. Another example of poor funding and sustainability is the Action AIDS program in Nigeria, which has faced a lot of uncertainty due to donors shifting of priorities and affecting long-term planning implementation. Majority of CSOs in Nigeria are depending on donors for support and sustainability, which leads to ineffective advocacy efforts, mission drift, etc. Another challenge encountered by CSOs in Nigeria is the regulatory and legal constraints, which include difficult registration processes, cumbersome registration methods, etc. A complaint has been made by the Human Rights Watch, which highlighted that the registration process for the CAC, which is the Corporate Affairs Commission, has been very difficult and cumbersome for them. Bureaucratic hurdles in registration processes discourage the formalization of CSOs. These processes are usually time-consuming, costly. Another challenge faced by CSOs in Nigeria is the political environment or government interference. An example is the Amnesty International, which has reported instances of harassment, intimidation of human rights, and human rights defenders by state security agencies. Limited government support to CSOs hinder their operational capacity and deteriorate their sustainability. Another example is during the period of electoral violence, such as the 2019 general elections, where CSOs were forced to suspend operations due to security concerns. Another problem that CSOs in Nigeria have faced is socio-cultural changes, which may include cultural barriers, communication barriers. CSOs, like the Women's Advocacies for Research and Documentation Center, often face resistance from conservative communities. Traditional and cultural norms may often clash with the objectives of CSOs, especially those that are advocating for social change. CSOs working in rural areas often face literacy and language barriers, which often affect their outreach and sustainability. Another important challenge that is usually faced by CSOs in Nigeria is security concerns, which include insecurity and violence. An example is the Red Cross organization. The Red Cross Society has had to suspend their activities due to threats from armed groups. Operating in conflict-prone areas usually expose CSOs to the risk of kidnapping, violence, armed attacks, and other security threats, which may suspend their actions and limit their outreach. Civil society organizations located in the northeast part of Nigeria, providing humanitarian aid in Borno State, face constant attacks from the Boko Haram, which has limited their advocacy outreach and their effectiveness in general. The last issue we'll be talking about in this presentation is the issue of collaboration and coordination among civil society organizations in Nigeria. An example is the lack of coordination among CSOs in Nigeria during the COVID-19 pandemic. This competition is just for funding from limited donors that are available, which causes lack of coordination and cooperation among CSOs in Nigeria, since they are all looking for the same thing but can't have it. In most cases, competition for resources usually causes rivalry among civil society organizations, which causes unhealthy relationships and reduces their sustainability, advocacy efforts, and effectiveness. In conclusion, the challenges faced by CSOs in Nigeria are multifaceted, and to address these problems, we need strategic solutions and recommendations to enhance the effectiveness of CSOs in this country. Firstly, it is crucial for CSOs to engage in capacity building programs to strengthen their skills and advocacy. Secondly, building strong partnerships and collaborations with other organizations, governments, and international bodies can help to strengthen CSOs and amplify their impact and advocacy outreach. Thirdly, CSOs should prioritize accountability and transparency in their actions to build trust with the government, the members of the community, and also their donors and stakeholders. Lastly, investing in technology and digital tools can assist CSOs in their communication, fundraising, and advocacy efforts. Civil society organizations in Nigeria serve as a voice for the oppressed and always advocate for a democratic and fair governance. I would further recommend for diversifying of funding resources, building strategic partnerships with fellow civil society organizations, international bodies, and the government. They should also strengthen their advocacy and lobbying, enhance transparency and accountability to ensure trust from donors, members of the community, and the government. They should embrace technology innovation to have a more efficient way of fundraising, communication, etc. Thank you very much. Once again, I am Dominojo Ajiola Faith. This is Group 5, and our topic is the challenges facing civil society organizations in Nigeria. The lecturer in charge is Dr. Bayo Fashumo.
My name is Akismoye Damnola Toyosi, matric number 230604123, Public Administration Department.
My name is Adiola Esther Promise, matric number 230604133, Public Administration Department.
My name is Oladile Dokazolo Ashimfumi, matric number 230604049, Public Administration.
My name is Adifola Lutemda Elobet, matric number 230503126, Political Science Department.
My name is Oyeni Ben Grace, matric number 230503021, Political Science Department.
My name is Oyekon Victoria Ajoke, matric number 230503034, Political Science Department.
My name is Akere Dolife Marolake, matric number 230604070, Public Administration Department.
My name is Adimora Daniel Chidubi, matriculation number 230503175, Political Science.
My name is Ubibamuche Olaomi, matric number 23064177, Public Administration Department.
My name Abegunde Oluwatobioba Victoria, matric number 230604086, Public Administration Department.
My name is Ayewa Emmanuel Oluwafemi, matric number 230604117, Public Administration Department.
My name is Alvaro Collins,
Ofuje, matric number 230503263, Political Science Department.
My name is Olugbayeda Amnola Christiana, matric number 230503148, Political Science Department.
My name is Ologunye Mercy Oluwadunsi, matric number 230503007, Political Science Department.
My name is Adedokun Zainab Daiwo, matric number 230604107, Public Administration.
My name is Bakari Alikon, matric number 230503254, Political Science Department.
Is Alajo Great Adijari, matric number 230503210, Department Political Science.
My name is Festus Oluwabumi, matric number 230604013, Public Administration Department.
My name is Ayodele Olorunsogo, matric number 230503208, from Political Science Department.
My name is Abiko Elisha Kendi, matric number 230503253, Political Science.
My name is Sivjam Olamkos, matric number 230503155, Political Science Department.
My name is Ahmed Endurance Ifeoluwa, matric number 230604118, Public Administration Department.
My name is Obile Benjamin Akiola, matric number 230503169, Political Science Department.
My name is Jolabi Samuel Davida, matric number 230503076, Political Science.
My name is Isabel Yosimo, matric number 230503047, Political Science Department.
It becomes imperative to function on the subject matter on hand, which is civil society organization and political development in Nigeria. Nigeria has a vibrant and diverse civil society that has placed crucial role in the country political development since independence in 1960. What is civil society organization? Civil society organization is a non-government organization that operates independently from the government and typically non-profitable. They include community group, labor union, indigenous group, professional and association foundations. The primary role is to promote the interests and values of the members and public, often advocating to social change, providing service and strong community development and participation. As espoused by Michael Edward views, civil society organization has a space where people come together to advance common interest. Jean Cohen and Andrew postulated civil society as the spheres of social interaction between the family, the state. This therefore takes us to look at some examples of civil society organization in Nigeria, which are Civil Liberties Organization, which is CLO, founded in October 1987, Enough is Enough Nigeria, formed in 2010, Environmental Rights Action, formed in 1993, Action Wealth Incorporated, established in 1993, Campaign for Democracy, established in 1991. How CSO contribute to political development in Nigeria. So how civil society organization contribute to political development in Nigeria? Advocating for democratic governance in reference to this in 1993 presidential election, widely regarded as free and fair, annulled by the military regime of General Ibrahim Babangida, leading to widespread protests and political instability in protest for campaign for democracy, was formed in 1991 and played a crucial role in mobilization that protests and civil disobedience campaigns against the announcement and for the restoration of democratic governance. Also, Campaign Democracy and other civil society organizations and other civil society organized nationwide protests, strikes and rallies demanding the validation of the election results and end to military rule. Their efforts kept the pressure on the regime and international community to support democratic transition. Lastly, civil society organizations have also continued to advocate for human rights, social justice, and rule of law. So other ways civil society organization has played a crucial role in the country development are holding governments accountable. Yes, civil society organization, they hold governments accountable for whatever they do. They promote democracy and good governance, and they empower marginalized communities and promote social justice. They address social and economic inequalities. They advocate for human rights and rule of law. Yes, civil society advocates for human rights of the citizens and rule of law. In conclusion, civil society organization in Nigeria played a crucial role in the country's political development. They engage in various activities that promote democracy and good governance, human rights, and social justice. Nigeria's civil society has evolved significantly over the decades, influenced by the country's political history, including colonial rule, military dictatorships, and the transitions to democracy. Civil society organizations advocate for policy changes and governance, human rights, and social justice. They engage in lobbying, public campaigns, and dialogue with policymakers. Civil society in Nigeria have been pivotal in promoting political development, advocating for democratic reforms, and holding the government accountable. Despite facing significant challenges, they continue efforts are crucial for the advancement of democracy, human rights, and good governance in the country. With strengthened capacity, improved funding mechanisms, and enhanced collaboration, civil society can further their impact and contribute to a more just and democratic Nigeria. Once again, my name is Ologunye Mercy Oluwadunsin, matric number 2305030007, Political Science Department. Thank you.
Sarakomo Shoot Abiola, 230, 50, 30, 17, Political Science.
Caroline, 230, 60, 40, 05, Public Administration.
Victor Amushishuku, 230, 50, 30, 50, Political Science.
Tony Boy Ebiere Christine, 230, 50, 30, 48, Political Science.
Adinyanju Muhammad Oyetomiwa, 23, 050, 3145, Political Science.
Rotimi Kemisola Lovett, 23060411, Public Administration.
Olede Ayomide Clement, 23 050 3213, Political Science major.
Adelaku Ademola, 23 05 03107, Political Science.
Daudu Oluwabumi Esther, 2 TV 0604041, Public Administration.
Taiwo Funlayo, 230 50 3099, Political Science.
Debowale Musmala Lovett, 23060493, Public Administration.
Jomenu Mindolu Funke, 230503 Political Science.
Joe Luashi Sunday, 230503 Political Science.
Akishi Kutomlola, 23060426, Public Administration. Dashonda Elizabeth, 230 Political Science.
Olayinka Ifeoluwa Eunice, 230 Political Science. Maria Olayemi Elizabeth, 230 Public Administration.
Ogushela Richard Ayodele, 230503 Political Science.
Alatomi Kenneth Adiola, 230 50 3129, Political Science.
Winifred Olamide Rebecca, 230 60 40 22, Public Administration.
Adiyanju Excel Oluwadamilare, 230 050 3257, Political Science.
Aogodin Omowole, 230 503 242, Political Science.
Ogunbayo Olani Julius, 23 05 03 162, Political Science. Topic given to us: woman activists in Nigeria. Due to our findings on history on women activists in Nigeria, women activists in Nigeria play a crucial major role toward the enlightenment, observation, talented, and enforcement of the rights, values in the society of the people. So, these women activists in Nigeria, they play a major crucial role that bring development and the progressions to the community in where we are living. Moreover, human rights activists are people who individually or with other act to promote and protect human rights in the society. Moreover, these human rights activists, according to their explanations, as the result of their activity, they can sometimes be the subject of reprisal and attack of all kinds. So, which include smear, surveillance, harassment. We have arbitrary detentions, and so on, many other. These are the things these women are fighting for the benefit of human being in the society. So in this point, we can examine the three things or many things that happens in under history of women activists in Nigeria. So we have pre-colonial era. Pre-colonial era, the woman perform a crucial role both economically and socially. So in this aspect, they also show a lot of contribution to the development of the community. The contribution is that they show the contributions of leadership, social organizations, political structure. These are the contributions they show to the community. Leaving that, we also have colonial era. During colonial era, these women also perform excellently due to the marginalizations or oppressive policy they face during the colonial era. And we have some women that help this successful of this activity to be done, like Fumilayo, Rosanne Kuti, and Margaret Ekun, and numerous women that have sensitive. They are contribution together during pre-colonial era and fight for the human rights. Leaving that, we also have military regime. During military regime, the history of women activists in Nigeria during military regime, so in 1960 to 1970, is a testament to their resilience and courage. That is to say, how women are strong, how they have might. So during military regimes, due to a lot of the crises, a lot of the problems that happen, due to a lot of the ramifications they pass through, these women also advocate for democracy, social justice, and human rights in military regime. Number two, leaving that, we also have women activists. We also have women activist organizations and network in Nigeria. There are various organizations and networks of women activists in Nigeria. Number one, where we have Women in Nigeria, that is WIN. Number two, where we have Kudirat. We have Kudirat. We have Kudirat Abiola for democracy. That is kind. We also have we also have Bring Back Our Girls. We also have international federations for women lawyers. We also have Women Research and Documentation Center. We also have Women Health and Actions Research, and so on and so on. So leaving that, we also talk about notable women activists in Nigeria. We have many notable women activists in Nigeria. They are: one, we have Fumilayo, Rosemary Kuti, we have Aisha Yesufu, we have Aifat Abiola, we have Dr. Okei Odumakin, we have Oba Geli Ezekwelizi, we have Yemi Rosanne Kuti, we have BC Adeleye Fayemi, and so on and so forth. During this, we still look at the key milestones and achievements of women activists in Nigeria. What are the importance and achievements of women activists in Nigeria? During this, we have pre-colonial and colonial era. Under pre-colonial era, those women that achieve something, the achievement of this woman during pre-colonial era, we have Queen Amina's reigns, we have Aba woman riots, then we have formations of Abeokuta Women Union, Under this, we go to post-independence era. Under post-independence era, we also have under post-independence era, we have Margaret Ekpo political involvement. We have Campbell Saba advocacy. We have Kadrat Abiola and pro democracy. So, leaving that, we also have many. So, in conclusion, women activists in Nigeria, they are very paramount. They are very compulsory in the society because they fight for the woman right freedom in the society, for the development and the contribution for the proliferations into the community.
My name is Akinlele. My matric number is 230604017 from Public Administration.
My name is Ibrahim Farida Tololade, matric number 230604006 from Public Administration.
My name is Olani Emmanuel from Department of Political Science, matric number 230503194.
My name is Zolado Kunzaina Badiola from the Department of Public Administration, matric number 230604050.
My name is Olga Sarah from Department of Political Science, matric number 230503042.
My name is Ajimunda Ayomide from Political Science, matric number 230503037.
My name is Aida Oluwapolumi from Political Science, matric number 230503095.
My name is Yaya Abdulaziz from Department of Political Science, matric number 22305030055.
My name is Rashid Dowu from the Department of Political Science, matric number 230503092.
My name is Adeb Suya Adejifili from Department of Political Science, matric number 230503077.
My name is Akena Remide from Department of Political Science, matric number 230500324.
My name is Aureke Shonsami from the Department of Political Science, matric number 230503116.
My name is Yakub Goodluck from Department of Political Science, matric number 230503040.
My name is Esonata Usama from Political Science Department, matric number 2305199.
My name is Solomon Divine from Department of Political Science, matric number 2305030008.
My name is Akande Emmanuel from Political Science Department, matric number 230503206.
My name is Adegega Christiana from Department of Public Administration, matric number 230604037.
My name is Barizino Bahombolale from Department of Public Administration, matric number 230604034.
My name is Adeyemi Kehinde Alice from the Department of Political Science, matric number 23050030001.
My name is Abatunde Folu. I'm from Department of Public Administration. My matric number is 230604028.
My name is Oglo Daniel from the Department of Political Science, matric number 230503204.
My name is Adere Misera Oluwato Bloba from the Department of Public Administration, matric number 230604110.
My name is Adeyemi Kehinde Alice from the Department of Political Science, matric number 23050030001. And the topic given to us in Group 4 is Nigerian Civil Society Organization under military rule. Firstly, what is civil society organization? Civil society organization are the backbone of a healthy democracy. They act as a bridge between citizens and states, promoting social justice, advocating for change, and holding power accountable. They are non-profit and voluntary organizations. Financial independence. CSOs are not primarily driven by profit generation. They rely on donation, membership, grants, and fundraising. Examples of CSO: Human Rights Watch, Amnesty International, National Organization for Women. Now, the impact of military rule on civil society development in Nigeria. Nigeria's experience with the military rule 1960 to 1999 has a profound and multifaceted impact on the development of civil society organization. These are the positive impact of civil society organization under military rule: mobilization and awareness, development and advocacy skills, emergencies of leadership, building solidarity. These are the negative impacts of military rule under civil society organization: repression and intimidation, limited resources. In conclusion, the history of Nigerian CSO under military rule is a testament to the enduring spirit of activism and crucial role civil society play in holding power accountable and fostering democratic value. Despite facing the repression and limitation, Nigerian CSO left a lasting legacy, shaping a more vibrant and engaged citizenry that continue to shape the nation's future.
Good day. My name is Shekoni Olaide Abraham, matric number 230503238, political science student, group leader for this group under the research for human advocacy of Nigeria. Before we proceed to our research, I would love you to meet my group member, Andia.
Adam Faith Tiwalola, 2306040778, Public Administration.
Abir Deborah Indamola, 230503, 188, Political Science.
Adinuri Sam, Public Administration, 23604, Akumi Victor Damilare, 230604, Public Administration.
Adesoji David, Oluwapero, Department of Fiscal Science, 230-503-203.
Alejolu Watosin Oluwapero, 230-60-40-36, Public Administration.
Blessing 230-604-056, Public Administration. Ayeto Public Administration.
Adesokon Robiu Adebayo, matric number 230-503-153, Political Science.
Omoten Photography for matric number 230-503-177, Political Science.
Akifenwa Akipelu, matric number 230-60-41-36, Public Administration.
Said Monday, matric number 230-503-131, Political Science.
My name is Kola Olimola Shegun, matric number 230-503125, Political Science.
Ayodele Munisala Tolulope, 230-60-41-51, Public Administration.
Asobekendi Samuel, 23050321, Political Science. Matric number 230503269, Political Science.
Imam Mr. Ademola, 230-50-3045, Political Science.
My name is Baruch Michael Johnson, matric number 230-05-036, Political Science.
Popola Joyce Rebecca, 230-60-40-71, Public Administration.
Ibrahim Abdulbaki, 230-604-055, Public Administration.
Iluroye Deborah Yanilua, 230-604-153, Public Administration.
Olapade Abubakar Akorede, 230-503-103, Political Science.
Shonukemi Oluwapelumi, 230-50-30-61, Political Science.
Adesanya Omotoyosi, Broda, 230-503-164, Political Science.
Aziz Ishola Quadri, 230-503-152, Political Science.
Malumi Feliciodi Wabukolami, 230-05-03173, Political Science.
Lawal Abdulwasiu, Public Administration, matric number 230-06-04-144.
Women advocacy in Nigeria has a very long history since the pre-colonial era, where women are seen holding a significant political position in Nigeria pre-colonial era, such as Iyaloja of Yoruba land, Queen Mataba of Igbo land, and Queen Amina of Hausa land. These women are meant to fight for the right of women, but still we still see the abusive rights that women face, like gender discrimination, human sacrifice, and lots more. Furthermore, the colonial master also bring in Western rule, which marginalize women and bringing them down to secondary economical status. But from the year 1950 to 1960, we saw some pioneering women such as Fumilayo Ransome Kuti and Margaret Etebo, who are at the front line for the war of freedom, Nigeria freedom, and also fighting for women rights. This laid the foundation and the background to the advocacy of women. The causes of women advocacy, when we are talking about the terms of women advocacy, we mean the group of individuals that organize themselves to fight for the freedom of women and also fight for gender equality in Nigeria. And the causes of women advocacy in Nigeria, the main cause under our research that we found was that gender discrimination in Nigeria is very rampant, and women are marginalized to secondary economical status. So women come together to fight for freedom, to fight for women's rights, and they form some advocacy and group that we fight for them and have freedom for women's rights. Under our research, the cause of women advocacy in Nigeria are the motive, reason, and driving force behind the gender equality or women rights. To make the social embrace gender equality, there are certain things that must be settled in line. Certain things such as gender-based violence, limited access to education and economic opportunity, political and underrepresentative, harmful traditional practices, and so more. All these issues led to the foundation of women advocacy in Nigeria. This organization seeks to address the challenges and promoting a more just and equality society where women and girls can exercise their rights. When discussing about the nature of women advocacy, we are referring to the technique, the characteristics, and the quality, strategies, and approach used to promote women's rights and fighting the challenges that women are facing. In essence, the nature describes the DNA of women advocacy. What drives it, makes it unique, and the major nature of women advocacy are right-based nature, empowerment orientation nature, collective nature, and intersectional nature, and so more. And when we are talking about the outcome, we mean what are the benefits of women advocacy group in Nigeria? What are their benefits to the country? What have they bring to us? What did they have to offer? These are what we call their outcome. And under our research, we saw a lot of things that they have done to the Nigerian system, e.g., the participation of women in political system. This is one of their major outcomes. Before, Nigeria political system is ruled by men, and they marginalize women away from their political system. But after the breakdown of women advocacy group in Nigeria, we saw women now partaking in political organization. Also, we saw women also fighting for women rights. We believe that woman rights is both for man and women, and not for only men. So this organization stand up and address the issue of women rights. Also, under gender equality, they also give us some breakdown on it, believing that women and men should work in hand together to make Nigeria have a good economic. These are our research under peace group, and we believe that the work of women advocacy in Nigeria will let us have a very good economic system in Nigeria. Thank you.